Gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Stand by for takeoff. The women are coming aboard Air Zimbabwe's Boeing 767. Our captain, Emilia Fungai Njovani. Captain Emilia Fungai Njovani became the first black female pilot in Zimbabwe to fly an aeroplane into the skies.
It was quite difficult because I grew up without my mother, and I was told by the people who were raising me that I wouldn't go beyond grade 7. What made me want to become a pilot was that I knew that I was meant to do greater things than being just a flight attendant. And I came into the flight deck and I used to ask a lot of questions about how they flew. And they helped me. They gave me a lot of information, a lot of books, materials to read. And I started my own flying lessons at Charles Prince.
Captain Njovani began to bring goods from her overseas trips to resell in Zimbabwe in order to raise money to pay for her flying lessons. 2 years later, she responded to an Air Zimbabwe advertisement for pilots recruitment. She sat for an examination and scored the highest marks, surpassing all the male candidates. However, a place was not offered to her because she was a woman. She was devastated.
I would say in summary to all the things that have happened to me as a girl child, from being told that I wouldn't go past grade 7, I went and I did my A-levels in England. I did computers. When I came back, I went for the Zimbank, which is ZB now, and I was told that I wouldn't go into the male-dominated computer department because I was a female. From there, I applied to become a pilot, and initially I did extremely well. I was the best out of all the students that were interviewed, but I was told that they were not taking women, and that particular year I didn't go. But I actually made an appointment to see Mrs. Mujuru, who was now the Minister of Women's Affairs, to go and tell her that I'm being suppressed. I didn't actually go there. By the end of the day, I think they saw the light here, because Air Force of Zimbabwe wanted to take me if they didn't want me to Air Zimbabwe. And then that's when I went. It was the next year. I went to Oxford Aviation, which is attached to the Oxford University in the UK.
Captain Njovani has been flying for Air Zimbabwe for 24 years now. She has trained many male and increasingly female pilots. Captain Njovani's desire to make a positive impact at the national airline Air Zimbabwe can be seen in the way that she chose to stay in the country during Zimbabwe's most challenging economic period.
At the height of Zimbabwe's economic downturn, I decided to stay because I've got such a passion for my country. I've got a passion for my airline. And I decided that I didn't want to go and develop other people's economies where I can actually develop mine. And if we all left, who was going to fly? Who was going to actually man the Air Zimbabwe fleet? So I decided to stay. I'm a training captain at the moment on this particular aircraft, the 767. And I'm also director of flight operations. What I did was, when I became a manager of flight operations in 2006, I decided to employ women as pilots, because I'd been the only woman pilot for a long time. I decided that we needed more women, and I employed 6 pilots as first officers cadets, and most of them are still with us right now. One of them is actually a captain at the moment. He's on the 737 as a captain. The others are still coming up, but they'll get there.
Captain Emilia Fungai Njovani is qualified with a BSc in Aviation Pilot Studies, a commercial pilot license undergraduate program, and a Master's in Business Administration with a bias in Aviation Management with Nottingham Trent University in the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, to receive an honorary Master of Arts degree in Women and Gender Development, Captain Emilia Fungai Njovani.